want to speak just briefly about a child trapped in a system. A child trapped in a system. I was a 17-year-old child, didn't know nothing, thought I knew everything, wouldn't listen to nobody. And I committed a crime, what they say was a crime, which it was against the law. I committed a crime, and I was sentenced to prison as a teenager. When I got out of prison, I was a 29-year-old man. That was a hole in my life. Me being a child, not knowing nothing about life, without a father being there. My father died when I was even more so an adolescent. I know what it feels like to be a child trapped in an unjust system, a system that was built to destroy this child before he became a man, to keep him from becoming a man. And the reason that is because the man is the foundation of the home. The man is the strength of the home. If you take the man out of the home becomes weak. There's no foundation to build from. That ain't taking nothing away from the women who worked hard, who struggled trying to make ends meet, who had to do everything on their own because the father wasn't in the home. But I'm stating fact, it makes the home weak. And I think previously I had said that the father is the first person to have a relationship with the child. The father teaches the child how to have relationship. This is the foundation of the home. The father teaches the son how to be a man. He teaches the girl how a man is supposed to treat her. So this is why he's the foundation of the home. He's the strength. He's the backbone. He's the purpose. God made man to have dominion over all things. He made the woman for man. He made the woman for the man. So let me get back to it. So I was a child trapped in this system. Did something that wasn't right. And at the time I knew it wasn't right, but my knowledge was limited. Remember, I was a child. A child knowledge is limited. They do and say what they see and what they hear. They're in a learning process. A child is in a learning process. So basically, their environment is what they learn from. They learn from what they're around. Whatever their parents know, this is what is passed on to them most of the time. So now I'm a child trapped in this system with a bunch of grown men. I'm a kid. I'm looking at all of this. Now this modernized system in the state of Texas is modernized slavery. And I say that because it's on the books. It's on the books, it's law. That once you commit a crime in the state of Texas, you can be held as a slave. This is why they don't pay you as you're a Texan. If you're in TDCJ, they do not pay their inmates. And this is the reason, because it is legal to enslave you in the state of Texas if you commit a crime. A lot of us didn't know that. I know it, but that's why I'm here. I'm here to educate. This is why we need to sit down. We need to sit down because we know the justice system is unfair. Let's take marijuana, for instance. They have legalized marijuana in most states. But now you done lock people up for years behind marijuana. And it's still illegal in certain states. Right now in the state of Texas, if someone get caught with some marijuana, they're going to jail, maybe even prison. Who knows? But in other states, it's legal. Now you tell me what's right about that. See, this says a lot about what our country is built on. This is the foundation of the law. This is the foundation of the law. So I go back to that question that he asked me. He asked me the question. He said, do you think it's criminal? You tell me. It's against the law. It's against the law for you to get caught drinking in certain places, but they sell it. They have liquor stores all over. Liquor stores all over. The law contradicts itself. Now, the Supreme Court is ruling on laws that's gonna stop people from being able to even beat certain cases. And we wonder why things happen the way they're happening in our schools. We taking a chance when we send our kids to school. And we put children in this system, in this broken system, knowing that it was broke. Can you imagine what it does to a child? We talking about a child. If you don't have a conscience for a gift from God, children are a gift from God. If you don't have a conscience for that, there is no help for you. This is America's way. This is their way. It always has been. So we need to all come to the table and sit down and come up with a solution to rebuild this system that was built on bigotry and racism. And do the right thing. Do the right thing.